The difficulty of life for an INFJ man. Unique problems for INFJ men. While the INFJ personality itself comes with unique challenges, being an INFJ male can intensify these struggles due to societal expectations of masculinity. In today's video, we'll explore the difficulties of life for an INFJ man, the problems they commonly face, and how these challenges stem from the tension between their deeply intuitive, sensitive nature and cultural pressures that often discourage emotional depth in men. If you're an INFJ man or know someone who is, this video will offer powerful insights into the inner world of this complex personality type. 1. The emotional depth of an INFJ man in a world that prefers emotional restraint. One of the key characteristics of INFJs is their emotional depth. INFJ men feel things intensely and are often deeply empathetic. While this emotional awareness is a strength, it's not always valued in society, especially in men. From a young age, INFJ men may have been told to man up or stop being so sensitive. These messages can create inner conflict for INFJ men who naturally possess a high level of emotional intelligence and sensitivity. They want to express their feelings but may feel pressured to hide them in order to fit into traditional masculine roles. This suppression can lead to loneliness, frustration, and a sense of not truly being seen or understood. 2. The challenge of finding authentic connections. INFJ men crave deep, meaningful connections. However, in a world that often emphasizes competition and surface-level interactions, particularly in male friendships, finding those kinds of relationships can be difficult. Many men are encouraged to bond over shared activities or common interests, but INFJ men are looking for something more profound. They seek authentic, soulful conversations, vulnerability, and mutual emotional understanding. This can leave INFJ men feeling isolated, as they may struggle to find friendships or romantic relationships that align with their need for depth. They often feel like outsiders, misunderstood by their peers who prioritize activities over emotional connection. For INFJ men, the challenge isn't just making friends. It's making friends who truly understand and resonate with their emotional and intellectual depth. 3. Struggling with masculinity stereotypes. Society often imposes a certain definition of masculinity. Men should be strong, assertive, dominant, and logical. INFJ men, however, are deeply intuitive, empathetic, and nurturing, qualities that don't fit the traditional mold of masculinity. INFJ men can feel conflicted by these expectations. They may feel pressure to hide their true selves to avoid being perceived as weak or overly emotional. The struggle to reconcile their sensitive, introspective nature with external expectations of what a real man should be can lead to self-doubt, insecurity, and even a sense of alienation from their own gender. 4. The burden of perfectionism and idealism. INFJs, by nature, are idealists. They not only envision a better world, but they also hold themselves and others to incredibly high standards. INFJ men often feel a deep sense of responsibility to make things right and work tirelessly to create a life that aligns with their vision of perfection. However, this idealism can quickly turn into perfectionism, and INFJ men may become overly critical of themselves if they fall short of their high expectations. This relentless pursuit of perfection can be exhausting, leading to burnout, stress, and feelings of inadequacy. INFJ men may struggle to find peace within themselves, constantly seeking an ideal version of life that feels just out of reach. 5. Career struggles. Finding purpose in work. INFJ men don't just want a job, they want a career that aligns with their sense of purpose. They are not driven by status, wealth, or external validation. Instead, they want their work to have meaning and positively impact others. This can make finding the right career path particularly challenging for INFJ men. In a world where many careers emphasize competition, hierarchy, and profit, INFJ men may struggle to find fulfillment. They're often drawn to careers in counseling, social work, writing, or the arts, but these paths aren't always encouraged for men, nor do they always offer financial security. The pressure to succeed in traditional, masculine industries can lead to feelings of inadequacy or frustration, especially when INFJ men prioritize meaning over money. 6. The INFJ chameleon effect, fitting in while losing yourself. INFJ men have a unique ability to blend in socially. Because they are highly empathetic and attuned to others' emotions, they can adjust their behavior to fit the social context they find themselves in. While this can help them connect with a wide range of people, it can also lead to a sense of losing touch with their own identity. INFJ men often struggle with this chameleon effect. They are so good at fitting into various social situations that they can sometimes feel like they are wearing a mask. This internal conflict, trying to be authentic while also trying to fit in, can create a sense of disconnection from their true selves. INFJ men may find it difficult to balance their need for authenticity with the pressure to conform to societal norms. 7. The loneliness of being an INFJ man. INFJs are rare, and INFJ men are even rarer. This rarity can lead to feelings of isolation, as INFJ men may find it difficult to meet others who truly understand them. They may feel like they don't quite fit in with other men, especially if their interests and values diverge from more traditional masculine norms. INFJ men often carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. They are natural caretakers and advocates, often focusing on helping others and improving society. But this can sometimes come at the cost of their own emotional well-being. Without a supportive network that understands their emotional depth and need for meaning, INFJ men can experience profound loneliness, even when surrounded by people. 8. The INFJ door slam, protecting their emotional boundaries. INFJ men, like all INFJs, are prone to the INFJ door slam, where they cut people out of their lives when they feel their emotional boundaries have been repeatedly crossed. INFJ men invest deeply in their relationships, but when they've been hurt or betrayed, they will shut down and sever ties to protect their emotional well-being. This door slam isn't done lightly, it's often the result of repeated emotional harm. INFJ men understand the need to protect their sensitive nature, even though cutting someone off can be painful. Once the door is slammed, it's difficult to reopen, making INFJ men seem unyielding in their relationships. Being an INFJ man comes with a unique set of challenges. From battling societal expectations of masculinity to navigating their deep emotional world, INFJ men often feel like outsiders in a world that doesn't fully understand them. But these challenges are also what make INFJ men so special. They bring a level of empathy, insight, and depth to the world that is truly rare. If you're an INFJ man, remember that your sensitivity, idealism, and emotional intelligence are strengths, even if they're not always recognized by those around you. What are some challenges you faced as an INFJ man? Let us know in the comments.